Yeah, welcome here. My name is Vincent Okeke, like you already know. In this chapter, we'll be talking about basic SEO tools for e-commerce business. What is SEO, first of all? SEO basically means um, search engine optimization. These are techniques that can enable you increase your search visibility on various search engines like Google, Bing, and other search engines out there. These search engines indexes your, let me use a simple word, stores information about websites, web platforms, and when people come to search about you or related keywords about your website or what you do, it brings it up, it increases the visibility, just the way you could go to Google and search about Facebook and information about Facebook comes outside. You can go to Google and search about a company, just Google Google the name of the company, and you see information about it. Now for e-commerce, it is good to have a very good SEO foundation on your site because it increases the visibility and chances of people becoming more aware of your store and increases what we call organic sales in marketing and digital marketing or marketing in general. Organic sales basically are strategies or ways out for you to start selling by the capacity or the nature or the influence of the product itself without any additional funds for marketing. That is, a product or your store starts generating sales itself without much effort of marketing. But this takes a process. It's not something that just happens in a day. It takes a process for you to start building your SEO, but you need to take it into consideration. Um, for instance, if you go to Google and search for um, techno phones, really, or maybe Samsung smartphones, or you Google Samsung smartphones in Nigeria, when you Google that, there are chances that stores in Jumia where Samsung phones are listed, or stores in Konga where Samsung phones, because they have very good high ranking SEO system. There are chances that those stores or those products in those stores will show where you can click the direct link to buy the product, go straight to the product landing page and buy it or review it or something like that. As well, so we'll be discussing basically, let me not go into much details so that I don't get a bit confused for people who don't know it, but this is just the basic. If you want to go so advanced technically into SEO, there's a course of dovilearn.com, DOVILEARN that teaches about SEO. But this is just the basic for your e-commerce store. This is good for you to start with. Just follow the steps and you're setting the basic SEO foundation for your online store. Now, the thing is, get a good URL. The first one is to get a good URL. Get a good URL that people can easily remember. People can easily um, 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 search for. If you get a very complex or very long or difficult URL, people might not remember, going to your store. So to improve your SEO, also get a good URL that maybe represents your brand value that people can easily search for when they search. It's a strategy as well that you may consider. People can as well easily search for when they search for related items that represent your brand. And after getting a good URL is just like the basic. Another good thing is get a good title tag. This is something that I'm going to show you what a title tag is in the next in the next slide. This is what a title tag is. Okay, example of title tag for your e-commerce, and yeah, the title tag it is your technical guide while building the site that would set up the title for your store. The good thing about it is that it helps the SEO engines to understand what your site represents, what your site does. So maybe, for instance, as you can see, online shopping. This is Jumia.com. If you go to Google, Jumia and click on Jumia, if you go to Google and click on Jumia, it shows up just like this. This is a title tag. You'll see Jumia.com slash title online shopping. So the title tag should represent what your e-commerce store is. Your title tag could be maybe female online store. Your title tag could be e-commerce store. Your title tag could be e-commerce store for children. Your title tag could be um, e-commerce store for men. Your title tag could be SEO store for adult. Anything that communicates your value as well, that communicates your brand, that makes people understand what you are and what you do. So get a good title tag. Just tell your developer this. Hey, what is the title tag of my store? Or you can just, after he has finished developing the store, just Google it and see, check out your title tag. This is just the basic, and also a meta description, for your site. You should also have a good meta description. Tell your developer this. A meta description could just be something that communicates the kind of thing you do as well, that describes it. This is just a title, but this is a description. Usually advisable trick descriptions. As you can see, for Jumia, what they use is shop in Nigeria for electronics, groceries, and fashion and more. So you could just check out a couple of e-commerce stores or websites and see what they're using as their meta description and start considering it. This is also a meta description. As you can see, for this page now, this is an ad they have deployed, and these are some of the things they probably have chosen as their title tag and about. As you can see here, gmail.com.ng, online shopping, electronics, phones, and you can see here again meta description of the site. So tell your developer, suggest meta description and title tag for him to use on your site. The next one is get a friendly URL extensions for all your products. On your website, your e-commerce site, all products on it have URL extensions. That is www.yourstorename.com slash maybe product slash the product name. So this is, you need to get a friendly product name that people can easily remember, people can easily search for, people can and that can also increase the SEO search for the products when they use it, when people Google it. So when people Google, just the way I explained, when people go to Google and search for Samsung mobile phones, so that that product you have in your store comes up. Maybe you sell Abba shoes, for instance, Abba shoes store in Nigeria. So the product could be your store name slash products slash Abba shoes, something like that. So I'm going to show you an example of what a product URL extension is. As you can see now, this store now, rentstore.com slash product slash complete foundation brush kits. So when someone Googles, it is not guaranteed that when someone Googles complete foundation brush kits, it comes up immediately, because there are also people who have used something similar to this online. So Google just index checks it out and bring up the one they feel has more reputation. So you need to start building all these things, start doing it, and start growing, and gradually you can start selling organically. So that is it for this one. When you're setting up when you're uploading or publishing a product on your e-commerce store or your e-commerce store, you see a future where you have to choose the put the name of the product, like it is like this product. You can see here, complete foundation brush kit. It also represents here. You can change it. You can what you're using for the title of the product could be different from what you want to put as the URL extension. But it's good to put a good URL extension that people can easily, that can increase SEO visibility. So that is it. Include graphics and graphics and video in your store. That is on your blog within your page. Put graphics and videos, and these graphics and videos should be clearly high quality graphics, light banners, light pictures, light videos. Give them a good title as well. Let them communicate something. You can put up, maybe you have a blog in your store, and in the blog there are videos of it, pictures. These videos, while you're uploading them, they should have maybe name of the file that communicates the essence of that video. Maybe you're selling women attachments, and you're uploading a video of women attachment, or a video of a lady showing, showing different, putting on and showing different women attachment. You should save the file name with that women attachment, or lady showing off a women attachment. So just save the file name. Don't just use a random name like A, B, or file A or file Z, like we fondly do, or picture A, picture B. If you do this, you're not going to have any problem technically, but having a file name that represents what your store, or what the essence of what you're uploading it for, helps as well, increases visibility on the SEO side when people start searching for that essence. So for instance, if you're, like I said, if you, maybe you could put, the file name could be your store name slash comma, the essence, what that video represents. If you're uploading a picture of women attachment, the file name could be women attachment, or your store name comma women attachment. So it's attaching anything about women attachment to your store. With time, you just realize that people could go to Google and search women attachment, and your store is popping out somewhere. So that is how, or those pictures are popping up somewhere, and they could check out the picture, and from the picture they want to view the page. So it helps increases your SEO. Use heading tag duly. Heading tag, just tell your developer this heading tag are like head 1, head 2. These are technical things on your sites, that while building up your sites, that are used to represent or communicate the essence of your site. They are showed in bold. You just tell your developer to consider using heading tags, duly within the site. They are usually bold. I don't know if I have any illustration showing a heading tag. Okay, I do not have that. So just tell your developer that. I didn't probably put it because I feel it's a little bit technical. You may not have access to do it. These things are being done while your site is being built. So they should use heading tag bold letter, head 1, head 2. They should use it in while building up the site. They help increases optimization. They help increases SEO. Another one is to optimize your products. Um, Optimizing your product, ways to optimize your products is to ensure that, for instance, the product have good product description, good product tags, product headlines, good products. You could include provision for review, good product review option. People can review the product, talk more about it. Light images for product. Put as much image as you can, like 3-4 per product, 3-4-5 per product. So these are ways you can optimize your product. Optimizing your product gives it chances of increasing visibility on SEO side. Yeah, it's not far from what I have said here. Good product description is part of strategies for you to optimize your product. This product does this. This product does this. This product does this. This explain the product. Each product you explain it. Don't put so much word. Don't put story. People don't have time to read, but at least 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. Good to get you on the ready. So that is also a way to optimize your product. Consider page interlinks. Now, what is page interlinks? Page interlinks could be external. Page interlinks could simply means having references within the page, within different page of your site where they are linked to themselves. Basically, you may not need to worry about this because but I just have to include it so that you're aware in case you're building up your site from scratch using maybe different programs. But a typical WordPress site have this feature. For instance, when you click on About Us, it has links for when you're on the home page, for instance, it has links for home, it has link for About Us, it has link for contact, it has link for our store, it has link for product A, and all these links, or they're also called pages. All these links or pages, internal links or pages, when you click on them, they also have link to link you back to. You can also see the link to go back to home. You can also see the link to go back to About Us. You can also see the link to go to different areas of so the pages within the site are interlinked within themselves. So basically, a typical WordPress template comes with this feature, but you just need to be aware so that you also stay in conformity with these things. Page interlinks help as well to increase SEO visibility. Another one is external linking to your sites. By the time you start doing digital PRs, publishing articles on, let people who own websites talk about you and reference your website store. They could reference the store www.yourstorename.com or your store name slash. They could reference a particular product. So try as much as you can. If you have friends that are bloggers, if you have friends in the news media industry like Vanguard, Punch, and all of that, let them write articles, do PR, do promotions. Let them include your store URL in the article and let it be live. There's a way a URL can be written in an article and it could be dead. How you know a live and dead URL is that the live one, you can click on it and it takes you straight to your store. A dead one, you click on it, is not clickable, but you can just see the URL www.whatever.com. So let them include live URLs for you. These things help to Google begins to know that, wow, these guys are serious. This is a serious platform. People are, imagine big guys like maybe CNN linking your store from their platform. So when you get so many bloggers linking to you, it increases your visibility. It also increases your chances of people coming through your site through all those sources. People who read the platform, the articles, and all of that could see your stories or whatever thing they're talking about you. So consider interlinking. Talk to people. You just have to. It's not something that is a must for you before you can start selling. But these things are things you can just start doing basics for you to start increasing your SEO visibility. Another thing I need to say in product optimization, even though I said part of it in graphics, okay, is that when you're uploading products, always try to use the name of the product. Don't just use image A, image 1, or I made that mistake in the past. I saved my images with A, B, C, D, and I was uploading them. If you're uploading a cup, try to use a cup. Or you can even use the description while uploading. You can say green ceramic cup. If you're uploading a TV, use the description of it, Samsung 32-inch TV. If you're uploading Huawei phone, Huawei XYZ phone, use the name Huawei XYZ smartphone. So using these things are ways for you to optimize products, and when people come online and Google already, once you upload that product to the server, to the web, Google knows that, okay, you're talking about XYZ thing. So people could come and Google about that thing you're selling. I'm looking for white ceramic cup. Chances that Google begins to realize that, oh, there is someone that has white ceramic cup somewhere in this store. And when you use a good site title, Google knows that this is an e-commerce store. So these are ways for you to. There's no guarantee that once you just do this and someone goes to Google and Google it and yours come up. The web is so competitive. Remember, there are thousands, millions of people doing this way back before you. It is so competitive, but you have to do what you have to do, and gradually you will start seeing yourself growing and all of it. So the next one is we've talked about external linking for your site, which is it here. And the next one is social media accounts with URLs and integration. So it is two-way. It's a two-way thing. On your website, consider having your social media account with URL to each social media page. Include a Facebook page, include an Instagram page, include a Twitter page with a link. People can click it from there. Also, on your Instagram, on the Instagram page, consider including the site link. So this is like an interlinking between e-commerce, social media platforms and your site. So on your website, include your social media handles where people can just see them and click on them and access them. On your social media handles as well, include URLs to, so people know that this search engine know that this URL is attached to this and all of that. It helps the way as well to include your increase your SEO gradually. Another one is as well blogging on your e-commerce site. This is very fantastic. It is called content strategy. It's part of content strategy. Blogging on your site, you need to consider having a blog page on your site. Write articles which communicate your value, not just promotional article. Don't just bug people with so much promotional article, but write articles that communicate what, something talks about something that will be of interest. Know how to angle this thing. If you're talking about, if you sell ceramic cup, for instance, you could write article on the history of ceramic cup, or something that has to do with ceramic cup. Write different articles. If you sell women attachments, you could write article on, or if you sell women dresses and attachment, you could write article on women dresses. You could write article on women fashion style. You could write article on first dress. You could write article on maybe 10 dress kind of dress every lady must have. You could write article on 10 kind of shoes every lady must have. Color combination for ladies. This, that. Article that communicate fashion and all of that. Different kind of article. Make sure you publish article at least 2-3 times a week. Publish, share them across your social media handles. In fact, if you have the resources, promote this article with maybe just $5-10, while you do them, or just even $1-2. Try to build fan base, people who are genuinely interested in your article. They look forward to, hey, published article. Or you sell blazers for men, you could write an article on 15 ways to knot ties. Which country has this style of knotting tie? You could have write an article on 15 kind of men's suits, men's jackets, and all of that. So try to build fan base while you're doing this. If you are doing this thing really, you have a lot of content published, genuine content when people come to read, published on your website. You are automatically increasing your search engine. You are automatically building a very good search engine for yourself. Very important. Don't joke with this. Consider blogging on your site. It is not must, but you should consider it. It helps to increase, you're populating your store instead of having just one particular content on your website. Content helps to increase search visibility. Instead of just having, maybe you could have just dormant products that are on your site from year to year, just the same kind of product. But when you have different content coming in, and they stay in the site forever, it helps so people could search about that content or that article and all of it. So consider having blogging on your site. And the last one I want to talk about is external links to other sites. You can do this through blogging as well. You can do this through blogging as well. There are some kind of strategies called e-commerce reselling and all of that, where you can sell e-commerce for other stores. But I'm not going into that. For external linking on your articles, consider linking to other platforms. You're talking about maybe a celebrity, for instance. You reference her, put the link, make it a live link, like I explained, where people can see the link and click on it. There's a way you can hyperlink the name. Maybe you talk about Vincent. You don't need to maybe include www.vincentokekichinze.com. No, you could just Vincent and hyperlink it. Just highlight the word you're talking about, right click, and you see an hyperlink feature, and include the website there. So when people click on that name Vincent, it takes them to my site. My website is just at the back of it. So consider as doing, while you're writing your article, link to other sites. Most of these big sites, they have what they call internet listening tools, and some of them big sites, some of them they begin to realize that, oh, these people is talking about me, or these people wrote about me. You could write something and maybe reference CNN, reference, things like that. It is a way for you, by the time you're referencing this kind of sites, different kind of site, Google begins to, search engine begins to become aware that, wow, you are existing, you're there. Okay, there is someone there, and this person is doing well. Okay, this person is doing this, doing that. So external linking on your blog, while you're putting up your blog, consider external linking as a way as well for you to, let them be genuine links. Don't put fake links. Just put backlinks all over just to for you to do this. No, put a content that communicates value, that makes sense, that people want to read, and put links. And when people begin to come to this site and they see this link and they click on this link, maybe occasionally from your site to that link, it helps Google become aware that these are serious guys, and we need to index them. We need to increase their index, increase their ranking on our index, and your visibility will start increasing. So this is a way. These are basic tools for you to consider, basic SEO tools for you to consider, basic SEO strategy, I may call it that, for you to consider on your e-commerce store. So get ready and just get it going. Set up your, take all this into consideration, and their foundation for you as far as SEO is concerned. And by the time you start growing so big and you want to do a lot on SEO, then consider having an SEO expert. But for a startup, I'll just say that you do the basic you have to do, and these are things you can do within your reach. You don't have to pay anybody money to do this. You just have to be doing the right thing, following the right process. You don't have to give anybody money for these basics. You just have to do it, communicate with your developer, and make sure that all these things are taken into consideration. So that is it for it, and I hope you enjoyed this section of this course, Basic SEO for E-commerce Business, and we'll be moving straight up to the next course, and I hope that you are going to find that one as well interesting. Thank you very much, and have a lovely time while I see in the next chapter.